fascinating stuff today. Heidi Morris is at an honorary, what?
She is an honorary veterinarian this morning.
Yes, she is.
Fascinating.
Fascinating.
She is at the VCA Veterinary Referral Associates in Gaithersburg, Maryland, learning about their different animal rehab services. And that truly is fascinating, Holly, the veterinarian.
Well, Tony, they have ophthalmologists here.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you have to have 4 legs and fur in order for them to treat you with that eye problem there, reading the prompter. But listen, you know what? When it comes to your pets, I can attest to the fact that everybody needs a good vet in their life. And we literally are hanging with some of the best this morning. They are specialists, and they have a state-of-the-art facility here in Gaithersburg where we are live. So let's go ahead and get started. Let me introduce you to Dr. Steve Steinberg, because he is the chief of staff and a neurologist. Good morning to you.
Good morning. Thank you, Holly.
You guys really do have just... This place is huge. I mean, people are only seeing small little rooms, but this is really an enormous facility.
Probably the largest veterinary hospital in Maryland.
Wow, that says something. And what you do here says even more. So let's this is something you started some time ago, and you've continually expanded it.
I was started in 1977 in a little tiny practice with another specialist, probably one of the first specialty hospitals in the country.
Wow.
And everybody thought we were going to fail because everybody at that time thought that all the specialists had to be in universities. And so for the first time we came out and we went on the street, and this was a really good area to be in, and we've been going ever since.
And so right now what we've got going is, first off, some laser therapy. Explain to me what's happening here with Cosette.
Well, Cosette has bad knees. She's actually had surgery on one of her knees. And what happens with these dogs is that whether they have surgery or not, they're always going to get some arthritis. So what we want to do is decrease the inflammation, decrease the pain in the knees. Our bread and butter really is taking pets that are older and getting them to do things that they haven't been able to do before. The owners a lot of times say they'll never go upstairs again or anything. We work with them. We do the same kind of things that you would get in a physical therapy place. Laser is a form of electromagnetic energy that you can't see, but it increases the blood supply. It also decreases the swelling and decreases the pain. And a lot of these dogs, immediately after laser therapy, the owners will say, geez, you're just walking again better. And they come back and they say, for the first time, they're going upstairs, and they haven't been able to go upstairs before.
It changes the dog's life and the owner's life at the same time.
It does, and it's very, very satisfying.
I can honestly say I never thought that I would see a bunny on an exercise ball.
Well, we have a pretty big exotics program, and Warren came in with acute vestibular disease, so he's actually rolling. You can see his head still tilted a little bit to the right side, and that's probably going to stay, but everything else kind of goes away. He has abnormal eye movements, which is called nystagmus, and we just treated with him. Vestibular rehab in people is a very big area. People get a lot of vertigo, and we do see it in dogs and cats. We probably see 2 a week.
Really?
And so, yes. So we treat them all, and we get them straightened out. We retrain them to relearn their balance. A lot of it's retraining and actually working with cats and dogs, rabbits, monkeys, snakes, the whole thing. They're much more responsive to treatment than people are, because they just rely a lot less on information coming from their brain. So it's very, very easy to retrain these animals, even paralyzed animals.
And they don't talk back, let's be honest. That's why they're easier patients. We have another one right here, and again on the treadmill. So what do we got going on here?
And this is Kayla, and this is this is the thing we love to see, is we love these older animals that, you know, potentially if they were much younger, 8 years old or 6 years old, we'd consider surgery. But the thing with Kayla is that she's not going to have surgery. She's an old gal. The owner just wants the animal to be happy, to be able to go out for walks and run and play. And by working with her and building up her strength, decreasing her pain, figuring out exactly what's wrong with her and addressing it. And we try to do this without drugs. You know, just giving them medication to help with their pain is not what we want to do. We want them to be active, happy family members by strengthening them.
And I want to get across the point that, you know, I know there are people at home that are going, there's no way I could afford that kind of thing for my pet, even though I would like to be able to provide that for them. But this is an amazing resource center as well, because you can teach people things they can do at home with their pets to help make them better.
Well, what we do is, I mean, first of all, compared to the cost of surgery, it's much cheaper.
Sure.
And then the other thing is that we sell 10 packages and 20 packages, and each animal, as it goes home with a report card describing what they did that day, and there are exercises. And we actually have the exercises on video on our website. So if the person wants to check the exercise, see if they're doing it right, just go on our website, look up the exercise, and then just do it. And you know, it gives us a lot of interaction not only with the pet and the owner, but it's very, very satisfying because the owners come back and tell us things are working out.
Because the bottom line is, what I know about vets is they're not in it for the money, they're in it because they love animals. And they want to make animals better. MyFoxTC.com is our website. We have a link to the hospital here if you want to find out more. Coming up in our next hour, we're going to show you even more of the specialties that they have here. I think the orthopedic surgeon is going to be joining us in the 9 o'clock hour. Back to you.
I love this, Holly. That's great. Thank you so much. Our pets need medical attention just like we do. I certainly need some. Holly's going to take us to a local clinic where they offer therapy and doctors of multiple specialties. We'll be right back.
Such a good boy.
Yeah.
Good boy.